Fear. This is something that's a big, big problem, people. Because fear can be paralyzing. Fear can have you scared to move. There's a book I didn't read, but I hear a lot about it. It's called Who Moved My Cheese? And that's kind of based on fear. Not solely, but kind of from what I heard about it. Basically, you're afraid to try something different. Meaning, Kodak film. They had a humongous success in film. Humongous. They were supplying pretty much all of the movie businesses film reels so they can record the movie on, meaning films. Well, digital came out. Kodak, they didn't believe in digital. It took everything we had to master this film business, and film ain't going nowhere. Remember those little Polaroid cameras you used to shoot out, or you used to go get your film developed? All that's gone. Now you go get your pictures printed from your phone. These beautiful pictures behind me, I printed from my phone. I took them with my phone. Bangkok, Thailand. Fear will paralyze you, and you cannot implement anybody's plan, not even your own. You're so afraid to try that you don't even know you're special. You would have found out if you tried. You were a prodigy. But because the fear of failure, you are afraid to try anything. So you just go to work basic with your friend or whatever your mom and your dad wanted you to do, you go do that. Something easy. It's hard to fail at that, especially when they already work there. I talk to the people they're going to hire you. Just come down next tomorrow. They're going to put you on. They're going to put you straight to work. So you take that. You work that 40 years. You retire. You regret not trying certain things because of your fear. Sometimes you're meant to leave a big impact on this earth. Some of y'all will say destiny will clear all that up, but not all the time. I believe in destiny, but I also believe in free will. And your free will sometimes will prevent your destiny from happening. And you end up going a different direction. You could have had a company where people got treated fairly. Instead, you work at a company where people get treated like crap. And that's the problem sometimes. That's a big, big weapon of what if. And it's amazing to me how many people only what if towards what's bad. They never what if towards what's good. And I do find that truly amazing. You can find every reason not to start, and you can't come up with any reasons to start. Now, me personally, I wanted a podcast. I couldn't find anybody to do this with me. It's just not their passion. There's nothing wrong with that. I accepted it. But I want a podcast. So I wanted to get started anyway. So I'm here solo. Now, is it scary? It could be. I was nervous. I wasn't scared. I did what I have to do to convey the information that I'm giving you now. Whoever's listening, whoever's getting something from this, I couldn't be afraid to even talk about this particular subject. I'm not a religious freak. I'm not a Jesus freak. I'm a person that believes in God. I'm a person that studies spirituality more than most other things. I study the spirit and how it works, and I see what's going on sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I see it later. Like recently, I realized I was distracted by trying to date. I wanted to date, and it wasn't conducive with my path of where I need to be going. So dating is on the back burner now. It took a couple of failed attempts at it for me to realize, son, you focused on the wrong thing. You're becoming a victim of fear. It really wasn't a victim of fear. I was a victim of my desires. And, you know, hey, I can admit it. It's the truth. But I don't want you to be a victim of fear. I want you to get out there and try. And if you lose, you lose. But what if you win? Don't be a victim of fear.